Good afternoon, everybody, and or everybody is in India, so good afternoon. So today we are going to do we are just going to play with paper. कागज के साथ खेलेंगे, and in fact that is why the title is कागज के खेल. And we will do. We have planned a lot of things with my colleague Aditi and Jay, and we will see how what all things we are able to do in this hour and a half. And of course there is a series or a question or whatever that we have. In the end, which we want you to answer. But anyways, to start with, I think we will do something very interesting today. We will start the whole journey with that. And for that, let me ask you this very simple thing. You take this paper. You can take this used paper, right? And what you have to do is to make a mala out of this, a garland. Garland समझते हैं mala, so that you can wear it, right? And you have to try to make a mala such that it is long enough using just this paper and maybe a scissor, right? Make a garland, not a full garland, that is so big that when you wear it, it comes from the top and comes out from the leg. पूरे आपके शरीर से पास हो जाए. It passes through your whole body. That is what we want you to do. Using this paper, the paper that you have, using this paper, please try to make a garland. I will shift my chair a little bit to come in the center maybe. Make a garland so that you can put it through your head and it comes out through your whole body. मतलब जितनी ज़्यादा, the biggest garland that you can make from this paper, biggest mala, biggest whatever garland ही बोलते हैं, yeah, garland, that you can make out of this paper, please try to make. And if you have done something or you have made, you can speak and maybe and show what you have done, right? Please try to make a garland. I have made this hole from this paper and taken this other part of the paper has come out. So this is this hole. But if you try to wear it, it is very small. मेरी टोपी से नीचे नहीं जा रहा. It is very small hole that I have made. Why? Because I took this whole paper out. I wasted this paper. Now imagine if I make a hole so that I don't waste this paper at all. The whole part of the paper is used to make a hole. Right? How do we do that? I'm going to show you, and you will see that it is just absolutely amazing and beautiful how the whole thing comes out. And you can make, by this technology or by this thing, you can make a 1 minute. You can make a hole which is actually equal to 30 meters in length. 30 मीटर आपके घर में पूरा घर के around आ जाएगा 30 meter. That is what we are going to do, and I'm just going to show you right now. Okay, so for that, let me switch over to this overhead camera. Yeah, 1 minute. Okay, there you go. cut गया. Just 1 minute. Okay. All right. So what you're supposed to do is you take this piece of paper and you fold it in half. All right. And then what we are going to do is take one pen, and then we are going to make some lines. So if the open side is on the top, what we are going to do is make one line here like this, all the way till the end, and another line on the other end like this. Okay. And then few more lines in the middle. Okay, all the way. Not all the way to the end this side, all the way to end on this side. Similarly, then on the other side, between these two lines, we will draw another lines like this. Okay, and let's also make one line like this, wherever there is a fold. That's it. And now we will cut along these lines. So first we will cut from here. Okay. And then we will cut along these lines. Not all the way till the end, only along the black lines. And because these lines are here, I will cut along this. Okay, along these lines. You can cut it like this also, no problem. Because this is a fold, so either you can connect it like this, and make sure that the last fold is not cut. This one and this fold is not cut because there was no black line. All right, then you turn it around and then cut from the middle also because there are these lines here. Okay, so you cut along those lines and these lines, and you see what has happened now. Let me show you this. This is that paper, right? And you see something very funny, very interesting. And then if you open this is this huge hole in the middle. Such a big hole in the middle. इतना बड़ा होल है. ये आपको दिखाई दे रहा है? इतना बड़ा होल बन गया कागज के बीच में पूरा. This is almost 1.5 or 2 meters long, right? इसमें एक बार तो छोड़िए, आप 2 बार पूरा घुस जाएंगे. ये पूरा घुस सकता है आराम से, no problem. Such a big hole. How did we do this? This is exactly what happens with a lot of organs inside our body. Earlier, what we were doing with this, we did not use, we wasted the paper. We wasted this area of the paper. In this one, the one that has gone down my body, I did not waste any paper. I used the whole paper. So I converted the area into perimeter. The whole area of the paper was converted to a length, to the perimeter, and that's why it became so big. It is almost like, imagine if you have a rope, and this is exactly what we did. And I'm going to show you right here. This is exactly what we did. इस कैमरे में ठीक से नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है, ऊपर वाले में दिखाता हूँ. So imagine this is my big rope, all right? Okay, and then I just did like this. This is one full garland, right? One full mala, if you can think like that. This is a mala, and I folded the mala like this. This is joined here, no? So this mala is completely joined. I have taken this fold going like this, and then I can cut along these lines. So then what you do is wherever you see along the boundary of the rope, you draw the lines, right? And this is the boundary of the rope. And so you should see a figure something like this. This is the rope. It goes like this, like this, like this, like this. The rope is going like this, coming back here and then going like this. And that is exactly what I did. Yeah, Batula, Krishna, Priyash, you have done it. But what I want to show is this is exactly how absorption in our intestines happen. Or even in our lungs, where we need to maximize the, the area and all of that of our cells so that maximum absorption happens for the food inside our stomach. Those structures are called villi. There are all these projections that happen, right? Exactly, almost exactly like this. You will see this shape in the diagrams in our villi, in our stomach, in our intestine. Similarly, in our lungs. So what they have done is basically just take a rope and curve it around like this, and then you draw these lines like this, and you should get this piece of paper. So remember, this doesn't go all the way to the end. So when I draw the first thing, this is exactly what I did. No, this is what I draw. I draw these lines, then I draw the other lines, and then one in the middle, and there you go. That's all there is to it. And this becomes the longest possible. In fact, I will show you how you can get a garland of size 30 meters long. And I will show you in just a minute. The other thing that you can do is you can say, oh, ऐसे क्यों करें? बहुत तरीके से हम बना सकते हैं. And I can take the same thing, same rope, and fold it like this. This is also a garland. You understand garland? It's a full mala. It is joined here. So this loop is going like this. It started from here and then goes all the way. So if again you cut along, take a piece of pencil and roll the pencil along these lines, right? Even inside, जहां पर pencil चल सकती है कागज पर, you roll the pencil and then cut it, and this is what you will get. this is what you will get. Let me show you in this camera. This is that garland, such a big garland. Satish bhai just made it with this circular thing. वो गोल गोल जो करके करना ना, all you have to do is just to roll your pen around the garland, and then this is exactly how other things can happen. All you have done is taken care of the whole area of the paper and then did not waste any paper and converted the whole paper into length. इतनी बड़ी बन गई. एक और काम कर सकते हैं. अरे, and earlier we had folded in a circle. You can actually fold it in a rectangle like this. So this is curved here. This rassi is curved here. This is the whole big long garland. बड़ी माला है. इसको हमने fold अंदर fold करके यहाँ पर ये जोड़ दिया. Again, you take your pen, curve it around. Wherever the pen goes, cut it along the lines of the pen, and you will get that mala. So just the amazing way of converting this whole area of the paper, into long line of this mala or this garland, and you can get garland of almost 30 meters long. In fact, that was a question for you. I don't know if the question is ready or maybe it is not, because I think मैंने आपको answer पहले ही दे दिया. The answer is 30 meters. So maybe they will ask you, but let me show you why it is 30 meters. I will just take a simple piece of paper and show it to you. There is my pen. मेरा pen कहाँ चली गई? Yeah. So we know that our, let me take this piece of paper overhead. So we know that the area, and so we have converted the whole area into the whole mala, the whole garland. So what has been conserved? We did not waste any paper. So the whole area of paper has been conserved, right? So now we are trying to find out the length. So how do we find out the length? We know that the area of the paper is 30 centimeters by 20 centimeters. Almost, it is 30 by 21, but right now, let's call it, this is the area of paper in centimeter square, right? And let's say our width of the mala is 3 centimeter. Okay, so this is how much will be the length. Then it will be 30 times 20 by 3, which is 200 centimeter or 2 meters. And if we were to make our mala, which is 2 centimeter क्या कहते हैं wide, then again it will be 30 by 20 by 2, which will come to 300 centimeter, or 3 can make. And so imagine now, instead of 2 centimeter, which is very big, if we are able to finely cut paper like this much big, right, then it is 2 mm, right? And then 2 mm का अगर हम करेंगे thickness हमारे माला की, then it will become 30 centimeter by 20 centimeter by 0.2 centimeter, right? So this will give you 30 meter long mala. So imagine, just with one paper you can make one mala. एक paper से you can make one mala which is 30 meter long. And this is a challenge for you. This is the first challenge of Sparkle series, or maybe second. Please make and show the picture of the longest mala you can make with A4 paper without any glue. Okay? And let's see how big it is. Please measure it, send us the picture, and the biggest mala anybody makes, we will give some award. Maybe we will send you to moon and bring you back. No, it's just a joke.